Oh. Let's see how bad I am at doing a skyblock. I haven't done these in a while. Oh. All the anxiety of, will someone scare me into falling off the damn ledge? Just turn to a smidge. Oops. There we go. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Today has been one of those days where I woke up to my alarm. I turned off the alarm, was about to roll over back to sleep, but then I realized 5 minutes into that, I'm like, wait, it's Monday. I need to get up for therapy. I almost missed therapy because I forgot that I only set my alarm for that. Like, that's the only reason I would set my alarm on a Monday. Other than that, it's like, fuck, I'm sleeping in, if I can do it. Alright, let's make ourselves that crafting bench. Forgot, because being that it's a skyblock, I have a dog 3 inches from my face, so I couldn't sleep anymore. See, if I had a pet, I feel like I would never sleep in. Only because, like, whenever I want to, I feel they wake me up. Even if I didn't want to sleep at all. It's like, too bad, you're up. Speaking of, how is the birthday pup? For I remember you saying that it was their birthdays recently, I believe. Little Bear is normally very patiently sleeps in bed with me, waits for me to let her out of the room, but this morning I guess she wasn't having it. She was on the floor next to me sleeping right now. Aww. When she's not, like, bouncing off the walls and, like, hyperactive, she was quite adorable. I'm just not used to hyperactive dogs when they go all, like, you know, give me attention. I'm used to dogs that are trained to always, like, wait for it. Puppy's a different story. She's normally super hype. She just gets overwhelmed. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm fully aware that if I wasn't a new person, that Little Bear would have been way more chill. And she got chilled. She chilled out within, like, the first day. There was that, like, object permanence every time we came back from the con where she's like, who are you? Who are you? Oh, okay, you're fine. Your dog's hyperactive and pees everywhere? The asshole. I mean, yeah, I believe it. Apparently, there is flooding down in Georgia, and Adrian's considering it biblical. Like, all the orchards near their partner's place are, like, lakes. When are you buying that dice I found you? I personally don't need new dice. As much as it surprises people, I actually have way better control over that. Yeah, like, I like dice, but not enough to spend that much money on stuff. Unless I needed another set, I don't go out and buy much. I do use honey a lot. That's like how half my crap is, you know. If it wasn't for honey, I wouldn't be able to buy half the crap I do from Amazon. Come on, twerk. Hold on. Twerk the tree, twerk the tree. There we go. You always gotta twerk the tree. Since you got such great self-control, I guess I can take you off the list of people. Wait, what? I completely missed what was going on. Wait, what? I guess I can take you off the list of people to potentially make for. Oh, I was like, wait, what about my self-control? My self-control is in the sense of, like, if I don't need it, I don't get that worked up about, like, you know, going crazy. It's just one of those... I think it's also because I don't play D&D enough where I can't justify having multiple dice. I was never one of those people who were like, this dice is for this character, that dice is because this one acted up and needs to be shamed. For me, it was just always like, if I have a set, I'm good. And like Marge, I think they're neat. Yeah, no, that's totally fun. I remember when I was dating AJ, we never played D&D when we and her would date, like, well, in the beginning we were dating, she already had like 10 pairs. Some people just like collecting dice. I think for a lot of people, it's more just that, like, comfort of having math rocks. And like most things, I prefer digital anyway. If I can use digital dice, I will. Goblin brain. I doubt I'll get more if I ever... It won't be lots of... Yeah. I like everything digital anyway, so... Yeah, I can understand the blue and gold. That's one of the reasons why I like doing, click math rocks. Now you sound like Gurky from, when Achievement Hunter was doing that, what was that stupid game? When Michael was like, Gurky! He was being all creepy. 4, 2, 4, 5. Okay, that side's missing one. Okay. My symmetry was off and it bothered me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now we're even. Sweet. Well, even-ish. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Boop. Where's my torch? Boop. All the twerking. No, one of the reasons I love playing, like, D&D on Roll20 and all that, I just, like, hit button, it rolls for me. And I know, a lot of people are like, no, it's not the same. I am very aware. Same reason why I prefer digital books, digital music. I never was one of those people who got the tactile sensation out of things. I think that's the word, tactile. I'll probably do that way myself. I just want to... Oh, no, like, it's each their own. Like, if you're doing a situation where you need to do it physically, that's one thing. But if you have the option, I always go with my option. Is the word tactile? Like, involving touch. I think it's tactile. Like, as much as I love having my books, I prefer digital so I can carry as much as I want at once. I prefer practicality over, you know. Nah, you're fine. Just don't let anyone else roll them. That was my logic. If you get good rolls, keep that dice and just don't let anyone else touch them and put their juju on it. Yep, you wasted the good rolls and I have to give him to... Wasted all the good rolls and gotta give them to Brit so Brit can hoard them like a dragon. Too many as it is. But like a dragon, you must have more. There's never too many. Ooh, what set are you pulling out now? I imagine they would look better in person than versus, like, you know, picture. Cotton candy. Ooh, I do want to see pictures of those. Should probably tag Adrian in those. I feel like she might like that. Oh my... That's a big 'em. If they eat them, that means they deserve their fate. They rolled a nat 1 on common sense. Yes. I'm excited to see Danny's. I'm also excited to see her reaction to them. And that's gonna be a bitch. Alright. Okay, what else do I need to make? I need to make... Oh, Mike, did you happen to see what Cyberpunk said about the whole compatibility thing? If you buy it once, you don't have to worry about buying it again on different consoles. Well, the upgrade of consoles. Very Sailor Moon. Nice. I thought you would see it and enjoy that. Yeah, it's a very, very progressive outlook on gaming. I'm hoping that other companies start adapting it. It might lead to actual good gaming company practices, like brand loyalty-wise. 1, 2, 3. If I had an Xbox, I'd be very happy. Oh yeah, it's a start for other companies to be like, oh shit, we should probably do this too because this company did it, so other ones are gonna. PlayStation might. They're not as far behind Xbox on most things, so they may do it just to keep up with appearances. Like, no one wants to be left behind in that kind of situation. Oops. But no, at work today I was like, I want to play SkyFactory 3. I haven't played this in a while. And I thought to myself, if I could, maybe in the future, like foreseeable, I will get a SkyFactory 3 server, and we can have friends be all doing the let's not fuck this up game. Like, we've reached a point where it doesn't matter what system not only that, but like even if it's an exclusive, sometimes it happens. There's no reason to make a customer buy the same game multiple times when you upgrade your console or PC, whatever. Especially when it might make the customer leave buying your stuff. Just because they don't want to buy it twice when they've already bought it for you. It's just a bad practice. Like most older company logic, it's... Wait. Oh, I didn't see that one. So it releases how many? All I saw was the first one because the music jumped ahead of you. Now we can just convince Sony and Microsoft to make every game cross-compatible. Because then we'll be cooking with real good shit. I only say those because I know damn well Nintendo will never be like, let's all be cross-compatible with our stuff. Yeah, okay. The day Nintendo's cross-compatible is like the day I'll... Never mind, I don't want to say anything. Bought the PS... Then he's not buying the PS5 when it releases. This is getting out of hand. I mean, he can buy me the PS5. I'm kidding. Do not let him buy me the PS5. I will be very upset. Whoop. I actually almost did that. Had a mini heart attack. No reason to buy the PS4 at this point. Oh yeah. He wanted the PS4 so he could play it. Who out here need a PS5? I mean, everyone needed the PS5 at some point. My PS4 coming with me to Canada. Oh yeah, speaking of, when are you exactly going to the Canadias? I know you mentioned it, but I legit spaced. Also, hi Giant Swag. I mean, I'll take the PS5. April? Okay. I thought it was April, but I'm like, it might be like sooner than that. I don't know. I knew you weren't going to go when we were doing the game, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be like right then or there. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't far off. I was just, you know, details. Oops, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I just wasn't sure if JM had said something about buying him a PS5 because he needs to watch what he's... Just putting it out there, if you actually bought me a PS5, I would find you, beat you within an inch of your life, with dice, because, you know, you're a DM, so it'd be ironic, thank you kindly afterwards, and because you live in Canada, I'd be very kind enough to go to the nearest Tim Hortons and purchase some donuts. That is not a correct translation at all. That's the most inaccurate translation you've ever given. You do not speak fluent JM. You actually are terrible at it. Studied for years. This must be what it's like to be Ryan in the Achievement Honors place. But no, I have like no desire to get the PS5 unless I absolutely had to. If I can keep the PS4 for a while, I'm fine with that. As someone who's spent the last 8 years in language, I can agree. You know what? I give up. You all just suck. I imagine it's safer. Because according to these two Nimrods, apparently I'm not that violent. Assholes. You threaten violence. I do threaten violence. A lot. It's like my go-to. Build my fucking platforms and work on shit. And how are you in preparing for tonight's D&D game for the Sen and those guys? I am not a cinnamon roll. Jesus Christ. You know, I don't get compensated enough to deal with this kind of abuse. I really don't. Says a lot about you, and you still choose this. Well, I turned Sen into a vampire, and the party hasn't seen her yet, and we have a paladin, so drama. I'm sensing like there are parts of me that wishes that you recorded all of that just so you could upload it, so we could have the audio, not the visual, just the audio of them just being, well, a mess. Paladin, you say? All right, time to twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Right, make it work, make it twerk. Yep, 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 yep. Come on, one more. There we go. Oh, for anyone out there who's considering it, go watch The Hunters on Amazon Prime. It's good. He's a bard. 10, paladin 4, take... Ooh. How did my keys not sticky? I turned off sticky keys. Like, I've never had sticky keys on. I hate sticky keys. As a writer, it's the worst thing to have on. I was just... Oh. You know how many people have actually meant that question? So I'm like, you know... Yeah, you know I can't tell you when you're being sarcastic. You know this. Even when you're being like in a voice call, I miss the joke always. But anyway, yes, Sen is now a vampire. They have a paladin. What is tonight's episode plan? Since the beach episode went with a hitch, without a hitch? However you want to look at it. Okay. Do that. Expand the platform more. So it turns out, the more I play Lena, the more I realize that she is so unbothered by a lot of things. Is that bad or good? Like, I could sense that being one of two outcomes, with your characters at least. Come on, there we go. Well, people almost drowned during the beach episode because the people were with negatives to athletics decided to go Tell me Sen was one of the ones who almost drowned. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I need this. I need this for Saturday when I give her shit. There has to be a moment where it goes, so, do you know how to swim? Oops. I don't know. We were investigating an abandoned haunted house on a river. Instead of dealing with that, she sat outside fishing, fished up 2 reef claws, took them out, then decided to just put her sunglasses on and lay down on the banks while the rest of the group took care of things. Sen did not attempt to swim, no. She's the rogue. She's allergic to making herself vulnerable. You know, that's fair. I'll give her that much. At least she was wise enough to not attempt the risk. Because I can only imagine how it would have gone if she tried. Wait. No, I need to put it here. I'm just picturing her trying and it going terribly. Our warlock almost fucking drowned though. He ended up using control water to make himself a little ice ring floaty. Nice. Okay, there's that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One. So I'm thinking between this and Infinity Evolved, I'll have 2 Minecraft series to upload, which would be nice because it might get me to stick to Minecraft for a while, because I've been noticing Minecraft is my depression game. Where if I feel like meh, I can just go to Minecraft and lose days to it and be like, oh wait, maybe this will help me fight that by streaming Minecraft. I don't know why, but Minecraft is a good depression fighter. Maybe it's the sense of accomplishment. Or the forcing creativity. Or maybe it's the existential dread caused by the fact that you're alone in a void that has nothing but you and zombies and skeletons, and the fact that there's an ender dragon waiting to kill you. But it's probably not that. First and only time Thistle almost drowned was when she fell through the ice towards the tail end of the campaign. She turned into a whale in a frozen lake. I keep forgetting that Thistle is like, not OP, well I mean she kind of was OP, but like, this amount of stuff that you had her go through and just walk away from, it's like, how? Any character of mine would have been like, dead. Worst nostalgia of remembering all the summer nights watching Let's Play circa 2009. Yeah, it can't be that. Level 18, baby! I've had Minecraft since 2013, actually. I checked the other night when I updated my skin. Because, whoops, I gave him better pants and a thing like Cal Kestis wears from Jedi Fallen Order. The little, like, the chest holster thing. I was gonna do more, but I'm like, I don't want to spend hours re-editing a skin tonight. Minecraft skin editing is a very patient thing, and we all know I have no patience. And to think, I used to make all my friends' skins at one point. I remember that, it was so tiring. I think I spent like 8 hours one day on 2 people's skins. Good dice rolls? Either yours or mine, I'm not sure. And there are days we just don't talk when, you know, we're frustrated with the other one. I presume. And I'm assuming it's not just, like, personal frustration, it's just more like, I don't have the energy to deal with this pain in the ass. We know the other one's limits. Like any, like, good friendship or relationship, we know when to leave the other one alone. I used to. Like, back when all we did was talk every day, all day, like... But I think it was more just I was getting socially, like, drained. And I didn't take care of my own social energy. I don't think it was you personally, I think it was just more like I never took care of my own social battery. Because that was back when, like, all I did all the time was talk to everyone and I didn't give myself breaks. Now it's like impossible to get me to respond to things. No, you respond a lot faster than most of my friends. Like, most of the time I'm waiting for, like, I don't know, a day and a half for Adrian because she's just so busy. I'll be lucky if she answers the exact same week I message her, because she's either got grad school work or just dead exhausted from one of the two. Or she's with Andre and they just don't have the emotional stuff to be like, I'm prying myself away from my partner today. Which I totally respect. Because that's me when I'm in a relationship. It's like, if I'm with my partner, you'll be lucky if you reach me. Life decoy might be online. I'm sorry, you reached the life decoy of JM. Please leave a message after the middle finger. If you would like your call to be responded to sooner, leave a pun or pop culture reference. No, I get that. That's me with emails. I wake up, I check my emails, see if Dana emails me, and then I'll be like, okay, she did. I'll answer that in 5 minutes. That night, shit, forgot to answer it. That's because my own book editor gives me anxiety. Not her personally, just dealing with my editor. God forbid, like, one day Dana watches this. You do not give me anxiety as a person. It's just I don't like dealing with criticism. I get paranoid. The amount of times I wonder if I'm going to be dropped as a client because my books suck is unreasonably high. It's one of my many flaws. Alright, let's make some more dirt. Since they're not full of water yet, might as well use them. I keep saying I'm going to put the, what is it? Like, essentially time locks on my apps so I don't check them as much, but I know the second I do it, I'm going to go over them all the time. 3 hours, I think, might be hell. Yeah, editing is hell. To those who actually enjoy editing, either footage, book stuff, like, if you enjoy editing of any kind, you're a different breed. And I commend you because you have a skill I will never possess. You have a patience I will never possess, and without you, people like me would be fucked. Taking 20 minutes just to silence dead air this episode. That's one of the reasons why I don't do that stuff anymore. I used to, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. If there's dead air, it stays. I'm fully aware people don't like dead air in videos, but, like, I just cut it into pieces, and if there's dead air, it's like you just gotta watch the dead air and hope for something entertaining to happen. And hopefully people enjoy that. Sometimes they don't, but that's totally fine. As long as they like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, and tell their friends about me. But don't talk about me. Like, that's a big thing at the request. Tell them about me, but don't talk about me. Figure it out. You know, I'm coming to this realization that you're not kidding, and I'm not sure how to grip with it. Like, that was actually brought up in therapy last week, I think. That, like, I do not know how to handle when people say they talk about me. And I'm just like, I break inside because I'm like, what? See, you could argue that, and my brain should normally accept that, but again, I'm just used to not being... Even being someone's, like, being a best friend or important in their life, I don't conceive the notion that I'm any more than, you know, when interacting. It's one of those weird, like, hangovers from bad experience in the past. I think, maybe. Maybe it's why I have separation anxiety. I have terrible object permanence. No, actually I don't. I actually have good object permanence. I wish I could joke about that, but I can't. What the fuck? Paying extra fees for all this package. Wait. Talking about my baggage? Of all the people in the group, I think you know... Wait, hold on. Of the entire group of friends I have, I think Britt and Adrian have the record for most knowledge, followed by Lolo, Mike, then Danny, and then everyone after that's kind of like even mix of like what they know versus don't know. And that's a guess. I think Britt will only beat out Adrian by a little because there are just some things I haven't told Adrian yet. But that's what Britt and Adrian get for being around since, like, the before times. Before times being pre-Twitch. Those were the dark times. Before the Empire. The Empire being Amazon buying Twitch. That wasn't actually a Star Wars moment, that was just me calling Amazon like a play on words, you see, because you pay for emotion baggage and at the airport. Slightly judging you. Only slightly, though. Oh, no, it was. It was just, I'm slightly judging because, like, you know, who makes airport jokes? It's so 90s. See, the taking everything too literally thing is one of the reasons why my therapist thinks I might actually be on the spectrum, but she can't determine it because it's not a good... You can't use that as the only basis. Oh! I just remembered. I get to tell the story about work. I get to vent about the stupid people at work today. So, as some people know, I do cleaning for work, you know. The great task of keeping a warehouse decent. As you would know, when you mop a floor in any kind of place of employment, you gotta put those little wet floor signs down, yeah? The yellow ones? Yeah? Cool. Some asshole at work decided to steal one at work, so we couldn't find it. So you can imagine my reaction upon realizing, well, guess what? If someone falls on the wet floor, it's not my goddamn fault. Walked up and down the entire warehouse looking for the damn thing, too, because I'm like, well, I'm going to give it the old college try before I just blow it off. I told the floor manager, yo, I can't find it, so if anything happens, it ain't on us. And as you can imagine, he was kind of PO'd, because, you know, some of the assholes did that. There was a tiny part of me, like, smidgen, that does hope that someone walked into the bathroom, wasn't paying attention, and slid. Just, not to get seriously hurt, but just not to be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't make the wet floor sign go missing when you know that every day someone cleans that bathroom. Just saying. Like... Just a public, you know, service announcement. Don't fuck with the people who clean up after you in public places. It may come back to haunt you. Alright, I think that's not enough to... Only in public places? Well, don't fuck with people, period. But it's like they say in waiting. Don't fuck with the people who make your food or clean up after you. They will get revenge. And I will defend their right to do so. You have an Aunt Madonna? Okay, from what I hear about the horror stories in your household, I'm surprised you still have a husband. Just saying. Not because he's a shitty husband, but just the things that you've mentioned, I'm like, how have you not killed him yet? He's too lazy to divorce me. You know, I want to argue, but I don't. We call her aunt, she's grandma's stepsister's daughter. Oh, okay. I was just more coming in the fact that her name is Madonna. It was just one of those. Seriously? You know what I mean? It's like, what? Oh, I can use any plant? Fucking yes. Didn't realize I could use any plant. Cool. Alright, now we need to make string. Hello. Need to make the string. Come on, one more. There we go. Just gonna make so much goddamn. We're gonna have string for days, bitches. Probably don't need this much, but like, you know, doing all this work today for on no coffee. Not even a drop. Jesus Christ. And that was without a drop of rum. Are you just choosing to have no coffee, or are you doing you're taking care of yourself, no coffee? Excuse me. Off the lunchroom, it was an empty lunchroom, so no one. And there a guy comes in. Where does he sit? All the way at the back where I just mopped. Okay, we're gonna play a game. It's called JM's Workday. The most annoying thing I've ever had to deal with is I would finish cleaning the bathroom, the men's room, because it's always the men's room. I just finished mopping it. 3 guys walk in with muddy, ink-coated boots and track everywhere, and then look at me like, "Oh, were you cleaning?" And then they proceed to make a mess of the stall to the point where it looks like we weren't even there at all. Right, I have K-cups for the Keurig, and I'm too lazy to clean out the reusable one to put coffee grounds in it. Fair enough. Just made coffee. What kind of coffee did you make? I actually just realized I don't know your coffee order. Oops. Dunkin' Donuts brand with French vanilla cream. Ooh. That sounds good. Decaf since it's late. I always have decaf. All the string. String, I say. Sweet. D&D themed coffee. Say what? I bought me a carton of raspberry iced tea for D&D tonight, and it's scrumptious. You know, I'm not surprised. Why are you not surprised? Okay, that's enough wool to last me a while. The D&D. Oh, I think you're talking about me at decaf. I'm like, why are you not surprised I like decaf? I was like, what about me screams decaf? I am so exhausted, I think people would presume I'm always, like, living off coffee. Okay, but Found Familiar is an amazing brand. They have D&D themed coffee. They have pay artists in the D&D community for the artwork they use. That's good company practice. At least they're paying the artist. I am pro supporting of the artists in the communities to do things like that. Speaking of, putting it out there. When we do our charity stream for D&D at the end of March, anyone who wants to draw something from it, by all means, do it. I speak obviously for myself, but I would not be against anyone doing, like, you know, the arts. I likes the arts. I just realized those are my last 2 saplings. Yes, do it so I won't have to. But the charity is the same thing Britt was doing before when when you decided to be, you know, a courteous asshole and, you know, make me shave. If Britt wants, they can do a you know, explanation of sorts. Because I feel like Britt's done it enough where they can do it in their sleep. And as a mod, I don't think you need to worry about being attacked for links. This music's giving me some Cowboy Bebop or Boondocks vibes. It's the piano. Where I casually took her donation goal from 60. Yeah, you did. I will be honest, this day I was like, yeah, maybe she'll get like, maybe we'll get some people to donate like $10 here, $20 there, you know, nothing serious, just get her some, like a boost, and then you strut in like you own the place and like, bitch, where? Doing extra life raising money for UCF. Benioff Children's Hospital will be streaming 4 hours using, yes, that. I may be participating, but this is Brit's show. I'm just invited as well as Mike, Danny, and those guys. Just flopped his big girthy donation on the table. More or less, it didn't help that like there was no like warning. It just dropped, and I'm like, oh god. It was a very, very kind thing, and I think I speak for everyone involved when I say it was very unexpected and very much appreciated. As is all people who donate. So dedicated to kids' charities, I have a streamer, I'll watch. It's 24. Damn. That's dedication, though. Good cause dedication. If it was not for the fact that I'm getting in the older area of, like, things, I would totally do 24 hours again. I just don't have it in me. Very kind and much appreciated. I'm going to attempt to surpass the goal and set new ones. Try to raise 500 this year since I'm a charity stream, so actually, that's what they are. Hey, AJ, what's up?